So,
Yo, first topic. YouTube. We're very big on YouTube, and YouTube, of course, every single year. This is the year 2019. We're wrapping up a decade, and last year, of course, YouTube had released their YouTube Rewind that was the most disliked video on the platform.
On the entire platform. What a great record to hold. Be like, you are the platform, and you put out a video, and everyone on your platform collectively hates that video more than any other video on your platform. I think you screwed up.
Well, it just got memed into oblivion too, because it's fun to hate on stuff.
K-pop.
I honestly don't even think that was the worst part. That part was like funny to me. The cringiest part was like them talking around the campfire and be like,
I'm so proud of our community, guys.
Fucking Gabby. Anyways, but the YouTube Rewind 2019 has been released, and if you haven't seen it, don't leave this video to go watch it because it's not that good. But
if you've ever seen a Watch Mojo video, it's basically that.
But see, the funny thing is I actually, without seeing any of the criticism yet, I watched YouTube Rewind 2019, and I actually left a comment saying that I liked it.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good
and
either.
I liked it. I liked the video too, because I think YouTube needs to recover from the badness of the YouTube Rewind, and I'd rather have this YouTube Rewind than last year's any day of the week.
But a response to criticism is not to go neutral.
Why not?
Because it's like,
well, they went super left. What do you expect them to do? Go super right?
Well,
no,
I
they
mean,
should go neutral.
I don't know, man. It's like it feels to me like it's just data. It's like all the Spotify things you've been seeing on people's timelines recently and on their Instagram stories. It's
well,
like,
it wasn't just data though.
Look at all this data. It's like the most watched, the most streamed, the most viewed, the fastest growing. It feels like a Watch Mojo video, and it was so hyper niche. It was like fastest growing Turkish female YouTuber, and it's like,
not really.
What?
No, that doesn't like that. I didn't think it was that crazy, dude. Like, yeah, it feels like a Watch Mojo video, but like, that's not an original take. Like, no shit. It feels like a Watch Mojo video because that's what Mojo videos are, is a countdown of the top 10 things. Top 10, blah, blah, blah. Top 10 anime. Yeah, it's a countdown video. But what is a recap? Like, if we're recapping the year, we're trying to find the top best moments. So you got to find the top best moments. And they actually...
So yes, technically they are correct.
But the thing is that they did, though, is people are like, oh, but if I wanted to know data, I could just look it up. Some of that shit is not publicly available. Like, for example, the new creators that like were on the rise, like people that grew from nothing to something the best or the most, you know, like some of that stuff was not easily available. Granted, I do think they flubbed some of the numbers because apparently in some of the top 10 liked videos, one of PewDiePie's videos was supposed to be in there and it wasn't. But he still made it into the final thing, which is cool because they've also been kind of exiling some of their controversial creators in the past years. Like the past 2 years, PewDiePie, the #1 guy on YouTube, wasn't even in YouTube Rewind. That seems ridiculous, but they put fucking Lele Pons in there, you know?
Yeah, I think YouTube Rewind is what YouTube thinks YouTube is.
Yeah, but I think this year is more accurate. You know, they put
Well, again, it was technically accurate, but the way that they directed the data, like, why do I care who was the #1 Turkish female YouTuber? Like that.
Okay,
that's very weird data.
They didn't say Turkish female. They said it was the first Middle Eastern YouTuber to hit 10 million, or first female YouTuber to hit 10 million. Don't you think that if she's got a lot of big fans, dude, because YouTube is not just American. Like, there was a lot of videos on the top 10 that were Russian videos, other types of videos.
Yeah, agreed.
And like, it wasn't like they said top 10 K-pop videos. They just said top 10 music videos, or they said, but they are in a lot of emerging countries and emerging platforms. I mean, you see what happened with like T-Series and all that stuff. Like,
there's the
internationals
like
taking over.
Malaysian guy and the
but
Filipino
to be like,
guy,
oh, I don't care who the top Turkish YouTuber is. It's like, yeah, but
no, I just mean that in the sense of they're directing the data. They're like, this is the data that we're going to show you. That's what I mean. But
what do you want them to show you? Not like, what would you replace that category with?
I mean, I would prefer it not to be a data-based video.
What do you want it to be then?
I don't know. I'm not YouTube. I just know that last year was tragic and this year was not tragic, but it also wasn't meaningful either.
Yeah. I mean, I just think you shouldn't criticize if you don't have a better idea though.
Okay, fine. You win. YouTube, you won. I don't have a better opinion.
Here's my final opinion. I don't think it was good, but I don't think it was bad.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't bad because they played it so safe. And I think
that's kind of what they got to do. I feel like,
but they're just pleasing everybody else. It's like, you guys didn't like what we did last year. So this year we're going to show you all the things that you did like.
Sounds right.
Cool, but like, be more original.
I guess
it seems like they just.
But all the times they tried to be original sucked. They're like, okay, let's face it, we suck at this.
They had no production cost. They just repurposed existing content.
Yeah,
all they had to do was edit.
I will say something about the rewind is I feel like they're trying to control such a creator-controlled environment, and they're trying to put people like Liza Koshy and Lele Pons as like their stars,
the golden boys,
when the real stars is like PewDiePie and like iDubbbz and those kind of people. But
they're controversial.
They don't want them to be on the front page of YouTube because they've made this like, very.
They're bowing to the
fake
advertisers. It's BS.
Well, what I think they should do is make maybe even like different videos. Like, so for example, if they want the video to be like showcasing what YouTube is as a whole, they should make like a YouTube ad that's more like what YouTube Rewind was last year, and it's more corporate-y. But don't call it YouTube Rewind.
Well, I also think about like all the podcasting stars. Like, how come Joe Rogan wasn't on there?
Yeah, I mean, they can't.
He's a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, dude, they also didn't have a slime category. They didn't have a fucking, like, there's so many categories they didn't recognize. They had to parse it down.
Agreed.
I agree with the podcasting thing. Ela brought that up on H3. It's like, there's a lot of podcasts that have like shined really big on YouTube this year and stuff, but it's like, there's so many other niche subcategories. What about ASMR channels? The ASMR community has grown so much this year, and they didn't even showcase any ASMR channels. I'm pissed.
What about
it's
those
like
eating videos?
Yeah, or fucking mukbang videos or whatever. Like, it's all subjective, and I'm sure if you look at the data, they looked at what brings in the most views: music videos, gaming, dance videos. Like, it was pretty broad. And if you're trying to please niche viewers and niche areas, no one's ever going to be super happy. So, hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full episode that clip was from, you can click right here. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can click right here. And if you want to watch more clips, we got 2 more right here.